Hey y'all, it's your girl, NueNew the Hair Diva. And when you see me like this, you know it's late night. I am coming in tonight with another spiritual testimony under Najowion's world. So while I'm doing this, I'm going to be preparing my face for bed. So before I start to talk, I am using my Freedman's, you probably can't even see it because of the light, but my Freedman's cucumber peel off mask. This is all that I have left, so I want to use that. And after I take that off, but I would have done the video by then, I will be using the number 7 Beautiful Skin Cleansing Lotion. If you can see that. Okay. Now to get to the matter at hand. First, I want to say, when I do my spiritual testimonies, I'm not trying to come in to, like I said last time, put my business out in the street. I'm really coming in to let people know that you're going to always go through something. No matter how good life is to you or how good you think life is to you, you will go through something. It will always be something that makes you exhale. Makes you have to say, why do I have to deal with this? So this one is going to be like a 2-for-1. I want to talk to you about how you can use your faith and believe and then have it all messed up because you allow someone else to change how you have your faith. Okay, so last year, was it last year? No, the year before last, I did a video about me being blessed with a vehicle. If you haven't seen it, I will post it below. I was in need of a car, and I kept begging the Lord, because that's what I was doing, for a vehicle. But I didn't want just any side street vehicle. I wanted brand new off the lot. I never had a brand new off the lot car. And that's, one of the requirements that I was asking God to bless me with. So, to my opinion, I went to a particular dealership that I won't mention. I gave them all of my information on how much money I actually made, what I was capable of paying, the size of car that I was looking for, all those little things, except for the color. I didn't say what color. And, after them doing their punching numbers and things like that, apparently I didn't qualify for a new car. And, I was okay with that. I was still in the beginning stages of using my faith honestly with the Lord. So I just said to them and myself, okay, fine. I don't qualify. It's not a problem. I went home. I want to say, if not that day, you got to go look at the video because I don't want to be lying. But if not that day, the very next day, I got a phone call from the car dealership saying that I was now qualified for a new car. The type of car was a Versa, a Nissan Versa. And I'm going to tell you right now, even though I was happy with the car, it ain't a big enough car for my family size. Or it wasn't, I should say. Okay, so to get this story going, I was shocked. I was like, I qualified? I didn't qualify earlier, so how do I qualify now? Well, the faith that I had, the honesty that I gave, to me knowing now, it was the Lord keeping me out of a situation that was going to be harmful later on. See, I didn't know what things was going to transpire later on. None of us do. What was going to change within my life that I may or may not still be able to afford this car. But being excited that they told me now I qualify for this vehicle, they was willing to come and pick me up to sign papers and I could drive off the lot right then and there. But I didn't do it. I was scared. I didn't know what was going on. How did I not qualify yesterday, but today I do? Still in all, I wanted the car. So I told them, no, I'm not going to come in today. I need, overnight to think about it. And the man was insisting, it's fine. Your paperwork looks good, yada, yada, blah, blah. Okay, so I go in the next day. And at the front of the door is this beautiful blue Nissan Versa. Go look at the video. It's a picture of it. They had my color. At the time, I wasn't concerned of the size. It had 45 miles. That was it. And I was just excited. I wasn't thinking about God at that moment. This is how others can change your faith if you aren't grounded in your faith. So, to get the story to go along is to say that they did some shenanigans on my paperwork. Because I'm self-employed, they decided to use my self-employment tax ID that I had never used in the 20 years plus of having it. I always use my social security number. So there I go telling my business, but I'm being honest. And when you want to have a testimony, you have to be honest. So they used, my business tax ID. And I didn't have to put any money down. But my car note payments was just a little bit more than what I thought I could handle. But I wanted the car. So off I drove off the lot with a brand new car. And I believe I came home and did a huge video about it. Like I said, it will be linked below. So in turn, with that car, I did everything that I would normally do. I get up in the morning, I go pick up my grandbaby, take her to school, take my grandson to school. If my daughters got to go to work, take them to work. Then I'm off to work to do my clients. Then I'm back. I'm picking up babies from school, dropping them off. I'm suffering in a way that I'm allowing myself to suffer. I needed the car to take care of everybody else. Okay. So here's part 2. Keep in mind, NueNew got a brand new car. So I'm self-employed as a cosmetologist. I pay to rent a room within a larger beauty salon to do my customers in an area where there is food, buses, just an area where they can feel comfortable coming to receive their hair services any time of the day or night. But little by little, through a trickle-down effect, some of my clientele was losing their jobs. That meant they wasn't coming to see me that much. Other clientele were students, college students is what I was trying to say. And they were chair hopping. I'll just leave it at that. So a woman who thought I had it all going on, because I got all these clients coming in, started to lose clientele, which meant I wasn't making a lot of money. So I needed to make a certain amount of money to pay my booth rent, have my supplies, pay my car note, and take care of home. I had put more stress on me. Now, my prayers is begging, Lord, help me with more clients. And just to let y'all know, that mask is on, and that's why my face looks greasy. So here I am begging, Lord, help me. Bring me clients. Do this, do that. Thanking him for the vehicle, but not paying attention that the vehicle was not given to me in a honest fashion. So it's not being blessed. The faith that I had was for a second. I didn't hold on to it and stop and say, that's okay, I didn't qualify, I don't need the car. I just went on ahead and took it. So now, like I said, the clientele is diminishing. And I know it's not the Lord taking them from me. It is the world. The things that is happening within the world. People were losing their jobs. People were chair hopping. I started to become the stylist that if who I really want to do my hair can't do my hair, I'll call NueNew. And that was hurtful to me. So little by little, I lost clientele. My money started to become low. And I couldn't afford to pay for the car. Now, I know this looks crazy, but I'm going to hurry up and finish this video so I can take this mask off because it's starting to peel just a little bit. I lost the car in a sense of I knew it was time to give it back. I used to do car vlogs, and then little by little, those stopped. And I allowed myself to be embarrassed for not being able to afford the car. So I kind of just, not talked about it. But I'm not embarrassed anymore because I know that the car was not given to me honestly. I didn't know that things on my job of being self-employed was going to change the way they did. But the Lord was trying to keep me from that in the beginning when I initially didn't qualify. You don't have to qualify because you don't have to be disqualified for bad credit. Don't always think that. Sometimes you could have too much credit, not enough credit, or in my case, people finagling your paperwork so that they could have numbers but not care if you are able to afford what is being given to you. So my testimony to you, this 2-for-1, is as I lost the clientele, I started to realize that this was happening for a reason. Not because I was a bad stylist, but because the world was changing. That God's plan was coming into fruition, and this was also a part of it. That everything that I think was good for me or that I had it all, I had nothing. And I need to not put material things before the Lord. Not even clients, not money, not my children, none of that. And as those things diminished and I gave back the car, I started to put my faith more in front of everything. Understanding that without the Most High, there is nothing. You are not waking yourself up. You are not saving that money because you think you can do it on your own. You are not having food to eat just because you was able to buy it. Everything is being given to you, talking about me and me only, through the faith that I have in the Lord. That's that being dry right there. And I have to say, I thank him even more so now that I went through that. Because I am being blessed again, but honest blessings. I didn't allow not having a vehicle stop me from working or praying or giving God his glory. And from that, he allowed people that I hadn't seen in like years to come back and offer me a job, even for a short amount of time. So I had employment. Where I work, the woman that I owe money to, she hasn't put me out. There's still a bill that needs to be paid. But the favor that is in her heart that comes from the Most High allows me to still work there. Are you understanding what I'm saying? I was blessed with another part-time job. So I actually have 2 part-time jobs and my self-employment. But I work all of them part-time. I have to say glory to God for that. 'Cause I remember when I didn't have none of that. I have a statement that I usually say to myself, and I'm going to share it with you and end this video with that. Believe in more than what you see. Know that what you know is the truth. Question and research for yourself. As your blessings come to you, do not think you are doing this yourself. That God has his hand in every aspect of your life. Give him glory. Say thank you and mean it. To all be blessed. Thank you for sticking with me to the end of this video. And NueNew will see you in a few days without this mask with the next video. Bye.